talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
What is up, fucks? It is I, Jets, here again to do a video with you. Today's video is by Amberlynn Reed. The quarantine tag. Yeah. Another ploy to make us believe that she has a soul. Can't wait. Sounds like a wonderful thing. I know I told you guys that I was going to get a little thingy done with my arm. Apparently I'm not. Don't worry about it. My arm's just gonna have to suck and just be fucked up. Apparently. My insurance company's got me in this rotating door of go fuck yourself. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're just gonna go fuck ourselves. Yeah. They won't let me get the procedure without up-to-date images done on my arm, and they have been denying me getting up-to-date images of my arm and spine for about 18 months now. And so I am in a revolving door of go fuck yourself. So with a painful arm, with numbness and tingling, let's fucking do this. 'Cause I mean, what else are we gonna do? Right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. You guys know I like to do my videos. We watch videos together. Cringe in unison like the family that we are. Comments where comments are due. And this is Amberlynn. So she makes it so there's comments to be due. I have never heard of anything called the quarantine tag, so I am honestly stoked. Let's see this fucking party started. I have a feeling I'm gonna like the quarantine tag. Let's get going.
Hey guys!
No.
So, I thought I would throw it back to the old style of YouTube and do a tag. I saw some other people do it and I was like, okay, I've done a few tags before and I figured this would be actually a really good one to do.
Translation. I figured I would pick this up and do it because I either get A, sympathy, or B, attention, or maybe both. God, I hope I get both. Yeah, that's about right.
It is the quarantine tag, which I might be a little late on the ball game because all of a sudden, you know, states are opening as of right now when me making this video. And I don't understand the thought process and I don't agree with it, but that's me. That's me and my thoughts. My thoughts don't always matter.
Correction. They never matter. They never matter. I don't know who told you they sometimes matter, but they were wrong. They never matter. And now that you've said that, I have a strange feeling that you're going to make me listen to your point of view about the quarantine and opening up early. Couldn't you just cry into your pillow and tell your, I don't know, mascara-soaked pillow your little thoughts about this shit? 'Cause I don't want to hear it. I really don't. Apparently someone on my phone wants me not to listen to your bullshit either.
So, I'm gonna answer these 17 questions. I think it'd be really fun. If you were watching this, I tag you.
I can't wait. What about y'all? I can't wait. Please answer 17 questions for us. I'll hold my breath.
I literally feel like I'm in the past where YouTube first started, and they're like,
shut the fuck up and answer the fucking questions. For fuck's sake. God damn. Fuck.
I tag you, I tag blah, blah, blah. Okay. So question number 1 is, what's the thing you miss / wish you did before? So the thing that I miss is hanging out with friends. I miss being able to just leave the house. I miss being able to go out to eat. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh my God. A lot of people miss that more than you think, because it's more than just food, obviously. It's the atmosphere. I usually always went out to eat with friends and Becky, and it's just a way to hang out with people and sit around and talk. Obviously, you can do that at home as well, but not right now. What I wish I did before, TJ Maxx, because I had been planning to go to TJ Maxx for a while and buy a new purse, because sometimes I itch for a new purse, and I wish I would have done that, and I didn't. That's okay.
So let me get this straight. Friends feeding your fat mouth, and you've written another goddamn fucking purse that your ass don't need. Right. Okay. Being with family. No. Getting back to your normal life. No. Right. Nothing. Not being under the threat of a viral apocalypse any longer. No. You want to go to TJ Maxx, Cheesecake fucking Factory, to get fat with your friends. Wow. That's some deep shit there, Michelle Obama. You got me deep. I felt it deep in my heart.
Next question is, what's the first thing you're doing when this is over? Hanging out with friends. 100%. I am hanging out with all my friends because I miss them. There are a couple groups of friends that, we've been talking and we're just like, I wish we could hang out.
Yeah, they said that to be nice, Steve, and you know it. Oh, I wish we could hang out. I totally miss you. They're sitting there on the other line looking at one of their friends going, I don't miss her. I just say that to be nice. I totally miss you. I can't wait to hang out. I'm fucking kidding. That's what's really going on. No one really wants to see you because you're that fucking annoying to hang out with. Oh my God, I miss you so much. I totally miss you. We gotta get together as soon as we're out of this whole pandemic.
There is that option of them being able to come over. People are doing it. People are still doing it. I go on my Snapchat and there are people that I follow who are still hanging out with their friends and doing these like get-togethers, and I just don't agree with it. That's just me. More than anything, I'd love for my friends to come over and stay for like however long, and I don't think that's right now. So definitely hang out with friends.
Then why did you bring it up? If you wouldn't do it, why did you bring up the fact that people are having get-togethers? Oh, you did it to call them out as dickheads. Oh, okay. Okay. So basically, you're saying you see this shit going on and you're better than that. You would never do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hadn't the pandemic started and you and Becca went over to Becca's mom's house? Isn't she a breast cancer survivor? And yeah, the shelter-in-place thing didn't happen, but people were getting sick with a fatal illness for people like her. And yeah, it was a virus, but people like her, the shit was fatal. And you guys went over there and hung out, yeah? And you can't tell me that you didn't think it was a big deal, because what did you do with your fridge before you went over there? That's right. You stocked it for the fucking apocalypse. Oh. Which means you had an inkling that this was a big deal. But you went over there anyways, knowing that the immunocompromised could be a problem. That they could die from this. Oh, that's right. But you would never do anything like that. You're too straight edge for that shit. It's just the dickheads that you've been seeing all over your Instagram feed. They're horrible people.
What's the hardest part about social distancing? I am putting myself in Becky's shoes, and I'm gonna say the fact that she can't be with her mom right now, because I feel like that's really important, and it's just, it's not safe. They talk on the phone as much as possible, and I like that, but it's just, that is by far the hardest part. Or probably things like people's weddings being canceled. That's sad. Or like really big moments, graduation, prom. That's really hard. People who lost their jobs. It's a lot.
Wow. Your empathy just shows. It sucks about Becky not being able to see her mom. But do you see what we mean now when we say it doesn't affect you? It's not happening to you. You just proved it. It's happening to Becky. Yeah? It's just not you. Imagine that. You only have emotional feelings when it suits you, gets you attention, and it's fucking annoying, by the way. Bugs a lot of us. But yeah, all those things are going on. People are having to postpone weddings. People are not allowed to have graduations. My son was supposed to have his middle school graduation into high school. Nope. Not anymore. Sucks. Yes. But nothing you can do about it. Really nothing you can do about it. When there's things you can't change, you just suck it up and go. There's no reason to fight it. I think the kids are really sad about missing soccer more than anything, because the soccer season should have started. That's the thing they're more pissed about. But again, there's nothing we can do about it, so we suck it up, keep going. We do our best. But again, I like how your empathy just turns on and off. Like, you should really, really, really feel for Becca. But you're like, it's nice to see them talk on the phone. Dude, you don't talk about how you can't see your mom or talk to your mom or your dad. I'm starting to think you don't call them on the phone or talk to them any. Really? Do you? No? Okay.
Describe your mood in one word. Worried. Spotify or Netflix? I've been doing both, but I'm gonna say Spotify because I love me a good song. Last tune you played, it was probably something by Banks. Last show you watched, oh God, what's it called? Secret Life of the American Teenager. Like, what am I doing? I'm running out of shows for sure. Got a quarantine ritual, crying, panic attacks, being moody. That's about my ritual.
What are you, fucking 9? Grow up. You're almost fucking 30. You need to grow a set, or you'll never survive. You know, this is what kills me. You are too anxious to take anxiety medications, but you talk about shit like this. Are you serious? You're serious right now. You've got to be kidding me.
Sweatpants or leggings? I wear leggings like all the time, but the most comfortable is definitely sweatpants, so I'm gonna go with that.
Those are leggings? Holy shit! My mind is blown.
Anything you want to achieve during this quarantine? I want to achieve just sticking to how I was before. You know, it was hard in the beginning. I didn't really film. I was too scared to film. I was so bombarded with emotions and fear that I really couldn't do anything. So I just want to go back to my routine in the sense of I still want to film. I want to act like this isn't even happening, which I know I should be, but it's like, I just start to worry too much. So I guess I just want to achieve sticking to my YouTube. I feel like that's really important because it also distracts me and stuff like that.
Sure as fucking weight loss.
What's your quarantine snack? I mean, I don't really have one, to be honest.
Everything in the kitchen. That's a cord, Steeds. That's a cord tweet. Quarantine snack is everything in the fucking kitchen. Yeah. She just sticks it in a giant bowl and cooks it, and that's it. That's a snack. With corn inside of it. And you'd be surprised. She can shove shit in a bowl, put some corn on top of it, and make it taste really good. It just looks like trash. But it's better than you think.
What scares you the most? Millions dying. That is probably what scares me the most. It's because if that's the case, then someone you know is going to pass away from this. And I don't like thinking about it.
All right, there, Professor X. Are you afraid you'll hear their little painful cries in the night in your brain? You gotta listen to them die. Dude, this isn't the Miss America pageant. No one's grading you on your answers. Why can't you just be truthful? Stop giving us these hippie granola bar, I want to win the pageant answers because it's bullshit. And it's getting on my nerves. I'm afraid that millions of people will die. Are you fucking kidding? Yeah, everyone's afraid millions of people will die. Everyone. Well, apparently not everyone. I think we know who that is. Jackasses. But most people are afraid millions of people are going to die. That's like a given. You don't have to announce that. What are you really afraid of? Most people would say their parents would die. Others would say their family would die. But come on. I would say my kid's getting it. Because I'm honest. They're my main concern. And I like them. I think the fact that I let them grow this far and I haven't killed them yet means I like them. You don't poison and you let them get to a pretty older age. It's a sign of love in my culture. once you let them get over 10, where I come from. That's how they know you love them. And they have all their fingers and toes. Look at me, talking about Miss America pageant answers, telling you how much I love my children. I gotta start practicing what I preach, huh? Moving on.
Are you reading? If so, what chapter are you on? I'm not reading. I definitely need to get into reading again because I have a lot of novels I can read and I have a lot of graphic novels I can read.
Why don't you read the fucking dictionary? Start off with that. You can figure out some of these words you're mispronouncing, what the definitions are. It's a thought. Maybe you could learn some new words. Throw in a thesaurus or two. Then you wouldn't have to say situation all the time. I fucking hate the word situation so bad.
Who's the last person you spoke to? Becky. What's one non-tech thing you can't live without? Becky, Twinkie, Wasabi, Rarity, do those count?
Well, unless you're shoving microchips up the three of their asses, yeah, they count. Are you shoving microchips up their asses? Amber, are there microchips up their asses? I need to know. Get back to me on that one. I needs to know.
What's your battery level at on my phone or me as a person? Because my battery level as a person, 0, maybe 1%. I'm holding on by 1%. Like, let's be real. My phone battery is probably maybe 70 or 60, like around there.
Well, after you wing that shit emoji around on the top of your head and blink your eyes like that, it looks like you've reboot. So it's amazing that you at 1% after being able to reboot like that. You're a shitty computer and I'd like to return you for a newer model. Of course they meant your phone. What the fuck else would they mean? Why do you always have to bring it back to a way that you get to talk about how miserable you are? No one fucking cares. I assure you, no one but Becky fucking cares how miserable you think you are. Do me a favor. Next time you feel miserable, go out and get a cross, stick it in your front yard, and nail yourself to it. Yeah? So every time you feel persecuted, you hang yourself on that cross. You just crawl right up. You nail yourself to it. Sometimes you act like you're fucking 12. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't be so mean to 12-year-olds.
The last question is there any silver linings in this? I feel like that's... Okay, first of all, before I answer, the lighting is horrendous. You guys are sitting in front of a beautiful window. And usually the lighting's pretty decent, but it is raining. It's gonna be storming soon. And it's super dark from clouds out there. No sun in sight. I don't even know how it's peeking through the freaking clouds right now to make daylight because the clouds are dark. So I do want to apologize about that. But we're just gonna have to continue on.
Hey guys, before I answer this question, that's borderline inappropriate about a pandemic having a silver lining. I want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be as cute when I answer it because I'm sitting here in front of this beautiful window and the lighting's not as good anymore because there's clouds outside. So please forgive me. I'm not going to be as beautiful when I give you my probably self-serving shitty answer. Anyways, moving on.
any silver linings in this? What I've been thinking lately and what I've been talking to my friends about is that after this is all over, I feel like a large part of people might learn to be more compassionate. I feel like people might start taking things like the flu more seriously. More people will be cleaner. I feel like they'll start cleaning more, you know, washing their hands more.
Okay, let's stop right there. Don't want you to get too far ahead of yourself. People are compassionate all the time, constantly. So, there's only a few of the actual human race that sucks. You want people to be cleaner. Miss, I didn't wash my hair for 2 months. Sometimes you don't take a shower all the time. You don't even take your makeup off when you go to bed. But you want people to be cleaner. You can't do basic cleaning skills on yourself, but you want people to be cleaner. Really? Really? You want them to be cleaner. Really? That's what we're going for? Okay. You want the world to be cleaner. But you can't do basic cleaning skills on yourself. Okay. And who wasn't taking the fucking flu seriously? Oh yeah. Half the human race. You can't make people do things. People never change. They just don't. And the people that are out there protesting, yeah, some of them are anti-vaxxers. So, hate to tell ya, it's not gonna happen. So, you have a better chance of having I don't know, Brad Pitt come and walk onto your front door and ask to marry you tomorrow than having anyone give a shit about flu vaccines or fucking coronavirus vaccines and giving a shit.
This time has brought not only the USA together, but the whole world together. We are all going through this together.
Are you serious right now? Okay, yeah, the people together, yeah. But you do realize that our president has been calling it the China virus, and China has now accused us of planting the virus there when we went for the military, I think it was the military games or some shit like that, a few weeks earlier before the outbreak took place. So what the fuck are you blathering about? If you're talking about China and America getting along fabulously, you're fucking mistaken. What is wrong with you? Whatever. Yeah, we're all touchy-feely holding hands. And we're not all together. There's people running the streets refusing to shelter in place. We just had an ER doctor commit suicide because it's just too overwhelming. There's doctors and nurses standing in the streets while other people are refusing to shelter in place, screaming in their faces, calling them a disgrace. Tell them that they don't deserve to be nurses and doctors, and calling them, plants for the Gestapo or some shit like that, telling them that they're not real. Are you serious? What the fuck is wrong with you? The world is tearing itself apart because people are too just overly stupid to understand that if they don't stay in their homes, people will die. But they don't care because they need a haircut. So they're out in the streets. But I guess we're all together and happy, skipping through fields. Because the commercials on the TV told us to.
And it's so scary because sometimes it feels like it's never going to end. I look at the numbers and it's unbelievable that they are opening states. And I know a lot of people want their job back. And I know a lot of people miss seeing their friends. A lot of people miss seeing their family. There's people who say that like nail salons are essential. And I have my opinions. I do not agree with that. This isn't going to end. This isn't going to end anytime soon by opening states. And it's so scary. And sorry, I was fixing my nose ring. I just have a lot of opinions on it. Another silver lining is pollution is better. I feel like nature in general just feels happier because we're all indoors. Like, you know, a lot of us are indoors. There are a lot of us not listening, but a lot of us are indoors. And I feel like nature is just living its best life. I feel like animals are probably more at peace. Families families that like live together, like parents and brothers and sisters, because there are some, like especially on TikTok, there's this family I watch who are doing quarantine Olympics. Love that. And you can tell they're all quarantined together. Time like that, it's bringing people also together, but then it's like bittersweet because it's also bringing other people like farther apart.
Oh, yeah. Families are doing great. There's also an uptick in divorces also. Just letting you know. FYI. Yeah. You constantly just don't look, do you? You just say things. You drive me insane.
You guys, it's scary. And now I was doing so good. I wasn't thinking about it at all. And then I filmed this video.
Yeah, you filmed this video so you could fucking say some bullshit that would get you attention. I hate you.
I just figured, why not? This is something we're going through right now. The questions aren't so like deep, but this last one is what makes you start thinking. And I have some opinions, you guys. You wouldn't believe.
No one gives a shit about your opinions. Keep them yourself. Just don't.
But I don't want to offend anyone. I just want this to end so people can get their jobs back. I don't want any more people falling ill. I don't want any more people passing on. I actually know a couple of people from my past, not that I know them now. It's just I knew them in my past, like high school or whatever, or I used to work with them years and years ago, one person who got the virus, and they're now better, thank God. A friend from high school, her mom actually is hospitalized from it. It's almost like out of sight, out of mind. The less you think about it, the less you have to worry. But then when it's like in your face like that, you start to really understand that this is really happening. It's really going on. And I know a lot of people have their like thoughts where they're like, this isn't real. This is just the media. But then when you start realizing that people that you know are getting it, or people that you know someone who got it, it really opens your eyes to this is really happening. This is a real thing that we're struggling with.
Yeah, damn, that's gonna suck. Damn. Go fuck yourself. It's not the media. Is it the ambulances that don't give it away? Is it the immaculately long lines at the grocery store? Is it everyone wearing masks that it's just not dawned on you? Is it the people coughing, sneezing everywhere? Is that not doing it? It's not. Is it the pharmacies? You go to the pharmacy and there's people that look like they want to fucking kill themselves with shit all over them. Gloves, mask. No? It just doesn't dawn on you. It's not. Oh. You must have your blinders on. Because that's the way it is around here. You're just not getting it because you're just not paying attention. You must have tunnel vision because this shit's plain as day. It ain't just in the media. You must not give a shit that much. Or your town must be that rural. Dear fucking God. I went to go get an x-ray done today on my arm. And I got stopped before I even got in the radiology department. I was asked like 28 questions. They wouldn't even let me in the department. They asked me if I had been around anybody who tested positive, who is waiting on test results, or has been treated for the coronavirus within 14 days of that date, of today. I said no. Then they whammy-zammied my forehead to see if I have a fever. Then they asked me if I had been on an airplane. No. If I had been to China. No. If I had been in close proximity to anybody who'd been on a plane or to China. No. Had I been to an airport within the past 14 days? No. What was I there for? An x-ray. Why? I have problems with my spine and my arm. They wanted to know if I was getting a chest x-ray. Things have changed. Things have very much changed. And if you don't see it, then you're fucking blind as a bat. It's not just the media. I don't understand how you can just be so... I just feel everything, but you can't see the shit in front of you. This is how I know for a fact you just don't grasp the concept of what's going on around you. You can't feel what you cannot identify. You can't. You just can't. You can't feel for the people when you don't even understand what's going on around you. You can't feel for the people losing their jobs or people being quarantined. Do me a favor. Don't sympathize anymore until you've actually looked around and thought about it. Actually thought about it. Now that'll make you cry. Really make you cry.
And I just hope you guys are healthy at home. And I know it's hard, and sometimes you can't prevent what happens in the world. And I wish we could. But this is a time to be more compassionate. It is wild to me that there are still just like negative things happening online, like online bullying and things like that. And I'm just like, do you all know what we're going through right now? Like, this is a time for peace and harmony, and just positive vibes, you know. I can go on. I can talk forever, I feel like. So I'm just going to end this now. Again, I tag you if you are watching this. And I know there are some YouTubers who watch me, so you better do this. I will be watching you very close. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do it. Anyways, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Well, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's safe, staying quarantined, their arms don't hurt. Like, subscribe, share, but if you don't, I completely understand. I'm an asshole. His arm doesn't work. Make sure you guys have peace and love and harmony and all that other shit. I will see you guys later. Like, subscribe, share, but if you don't, it's perfectly fine. I understand. I'll still be sitting here in front of this camera talking to myself, as usual. And I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.